Can Darby capitalize?
Oh my God, top rope.
Darby Allin, coffin drop to the outside.
The following contest set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit is for the TNT Championship. Introducing the challenger, skating to the ring from Seattle, Washington, weighing 175 pounds, Darby Allin.
Let me also say this could be a defining weekend for Samoa Joe, because tonight the TNT title's on the line, and this weekend the ROH television title's on the line.
That's right. Juice Robinson joining the ranks here in All Elite Wrestling and immediately calling out Samoa Joe, the Ring of Honor World Television Champion, and now the defending TNT Champion as well.
And it's supported from Huntington Beach, California, weighing 310 pounds. He is the Ring of Honor World Television Champion and the reigning and defending TNT Champion, Samoa Joe.
Greatest wrestler. I should say the king of television. That lower third says it's better than what I was going to say, because that's what Joe deemed himself, and I agree with him. And I got to say, I know the intestinal fortitude and toughness of Darby Allin. He is going to be in a lot of trouble in this match, boys.
Well, this HEB Center in Austin, Texas, perhaps a good luck charm for Darby Allin, who scored one of the biggest victories of his career when he defeated All Ego Ethan Page in the coffin match last year, Tony.
Good call on that, Excalibur, I tell you, but All Ego Ethan Page is a lot different. I really think that's a very intimidating sight. You see Samoa Joe, as big and as strong and as burly as he is, with that towel wrapped around his neck, holding two belts. Man, you look at this guy and you think, if there's anybody that's unbeatable, he looks unbeatable right now.
It's not just the size that you pointed out, Shivani, of Joe, but it's his quickness, it's his experience. He's a big-time player. He's been a big match guy the bulk of his career.
But Darby Allin, you have to remember, also a former TNT champion. He defeated Cody Rhodes back at Full Gear in 2020, November of 2020, to win that title, and now trying to topple this giant, this Goliath Samoa Joe. And Darby trying to rely on his speed, battering Joe.
Don't do that. I don't. If you're Darby, don't start throwing hands with this man. Use that.
He
Use
just
your
took Joe
quickness.
off his feet.
Right. That's impressive. Use your speed. Use your quickness. Take your chances.
Be careful here. There you go. And like a rocket shot him out of the ring, and Joe just calmly stepped away.
I think he got a little bit overzealous right there. The emotions got to Darby. He landed on his hip really bad. Let's take a look at this, guys.
Yeah, you can see the redness already developing on the left shoulder of Darby Allin. And
it's on the concrete. He missed the mat. That thin mat out there. He missed it.
Darby he overshot everything, and his shoulder struck the concrete. His hip, his backside struck the steel barricade, and now Samoa Joe.
Oh no. Oh no.
Using Darby as a battering ram. It's a ring apron and then back again into the barricade.
This is so freaking graphic. My God.
Joe's about violence. The king of television, damn it. He's about violence.
The reigning TNT champion, the reigning Ring of Honor World Television Champion, Samoa Joe, just dominant here in the early moments of this match. And now Joe peeling back.
I'm surprised he didn't try to roll him in the ring test, try to win the match right there, because Darby's in major trouble.
I agree with you on that, Shivani, but I think that Joe wants to dish out more pain, and hence why he pulled up that padding out there, that thin padding.
I think Joe he may want to end Darby's career.
Darby, just that quick shot we saw of his face, he looks like he's in another world right about now. Great chance he has no clue where he is. Just broke the count of the guy's body. How often do you see that?
Oh my God. Goodness.
He threw him on his side. On his side.
And on the hip that struck that barricade, says.
Well, the thing is, it's well documented how much pain, the tolerance of pain that Darby can take.
Sure.
The difference is you got a man in Joe who's a beast. He's a monstrous human being that loves to dish out violence and pain.
And that may be what he's fixing to do right now with the padding pulled up, but Darby breaks the grip of Joe.
They're pulling the hands and the fingers.
Oh, Lord.
Damn, man.
Well, this TNT Championship match continues in picture-in-picture, but perhaps not for long.
I think you're right, Excalibur. This thing could end any time that Joe wants to end it.
I mean, the toughness of the resilience of Darby Allin, it is legendary. Darby, somebody that broke both of his legs skateboarding, got on the skateboard and wheeled himself to the hospital.
He could have damaged that spine, Excalibur. That power slam by Joe, that snapping power slam was ruthless.
And Joe in the driver's seat. Darby Allin is just a wreck inside the ring.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, Darby's not even able to stand up. Joe's just stalking, hanging over him.
And, you know, I mean, these are times when we talk about the referee's discretion. You know, I mean, when does it, we know Darby will never give up, but when does it become something that's working against his long-term interests?
Oh, you're right, but it's a tough thing, as you know, for referee Bryce Remsburg, because, as you documented, Darby's a former TNT champion. This is for the TNT title. You don't want to just pull that opportunity from the man.
No, I mean, it's a very difficult situation for the official every time they're in the ring. As Darby, I mean, you can see Bryce Remsburg getting a very close look at Darby Allin.
Checking him.
Darby throwing right hands to the body, and they're landing. You see Joe trying to cover up. He's bringing those elbows down towards his ribs, and now the elbow across the throat of Darby.
Rip that elbow right through the man. Simple, fundamental move, but when done with that kind of ferocity just and violence and whipping through and following through, makes it a back elbow, which is brutal.
Yeah, I mean, not only is Samoa Joe a large athlete, he's a very quick, very explosive athlete.
Great striker also, as you know, excellent grappler, submission specialist, checks all the boxes.
And Darby Allin, his feet were under the ropes. Maybe the only thing that allowed him to escape that neck crank.
And Joe just kind of just laughing this thing off.
But you know what? If Darby was able to land one of these kicks on the the kneecap, the outside the knee of Joe, it could be a game changer here.
He caught him there a little bit. He's catching up with his body shots. Oh, headbutt.
Yeah, did you see how Darby just whiplashed back? Samoa Joe, just another dominant performance as TNT champion. Samoa Joe looking to defend the TNT championship against the former champ, Darby Allin, just ricocheted off the ring post.
That was insane. I don't know if I've ever seen anything like that, man. And that's not an overstatement. That was friggin' nuts.
As we've seen in picture-in-picture.
Excalibur, watch this, man. We're gonna watch this again, folks. Oh, jeez. That's not funny, but good gosh.
I mean, as we saw in picture-in-picture, Joe was just dominating Darby Allin, and now sending Darby head first off the ring post. There's Dr. Michael Sampson. He's checking on Darby, and you can see the stunned look on the fans' faces.
Yeah, Darby's not moving. Well, I don't know if he's gonna, if the doctor's gonna wrap this thing up, but like I said, during picture-in-picture, if you're the referee or the doctor, you don't want to have the former TNT champion, Darby Allin, in a TNT title match, get pulled from the contest.
Now, it's always a high-pressure situation. Talk about high pressure. The 10 count already past the halfway point. Darby crawling towards the ring.
Stay out there, Darby. Don't get back in, man. Live to fight another day, buddy.
Darby makes it underneath. He breaks the count, but not able to rise to his feet.
Joe's looking at him like, how much more do I got to do to you, buddy?
Darby keeps crawling forward, but Joe, oh, those kicks. Across the jaw, across the chest of Darby Allin.
Toying with him.
Whoa, but, and look at how Joe's knees very nearly buckled. Darby using his quickness, but Joe, the Manhattan drop.
Oh boy, oh boy.
The high boot, Darby turned inside out, the senton.
That's gotta be it.
What a combination by Joe, and oh, Darby able to kick out.
And we talked about the toughness of Darby, the fortitude that he has. He's bringing his hands together, trying to get that numbness out of his hands. Darby did a moment ago.
Wait, Samoa Joe on the move, and oh, Darby slides in, goes over the top, gets caught by Joe.
Gotta get out of there, Dubs.
Darby sends Joe knees first into the steps.
Here's the opening. Here's the opening.
Can Darby capitalize?
Oh my God, top rope.
Darby Allin, coffin drop to the outside.
Darby went for it all. He had to. Grab some water right there to wake him up a bit. Maybe get that second wind. He might be in his 4th or 5th win at this point. Look at this. Look at this by Darby.
The coffin drop. Yeah, you saw Darby. His upper body hit Joe on the side of the head. And now Darby inside the ring. Going for the coffin splash. But, Darby, nice up kick counter there. Goes underneath behind Joe. Looking for the stunner. It lands. Darby, can he become two-time champ? Code Red.
Was impressive by Darby Allin.
Darby Allin on the cusp of regaining the TNT Championship.
You don't see many people, Excalibur, do that to Samoa Joe. Joe is like, what the hell just hit me?
Yeah, Samoa Joe still rocked, still unsteady by that great combination from Darby Allin. STO out of the corner. Joe just planted Darby.
Yeah, that driving Uranagi, man, just driving. Planting is the right word, as you said it, Excalibur. You're spot on there, man.
And Darby Allin.
Muscle Buster Jones.
No, but Darby recognizes the danger. He was fighting with Joe, and then a chop.
They felt that in Houston.
But wait, Joe. Could he be thinking avalanche, Muscle Buster? Darby. Darby biting Joe's face.
Gotta do what you gotta do. He's fighting for his life. Darby's fighting for his life.
Darby Allin. Coffin. No!
Legs are in.
What a counter by Samoa Joe. And Darby, he's so close to making it to the ropes.
I don't know if he'll tap out, but he's going to get choked out.
You can see that 1,000-mile stare in Darby's eyes. He is fading and fading fast, Taz.
Those legs are in tight. That rear choke is in really tight. I'm sorry, he's going to be choked out. He's got too much pride to tap. He's done.
And that is it.
Here is your winner, and still TNT champion, Samoa Joe.
What an effort, what a fight. The challenger put up. Tip my cap to Darby Allin.
Yeah, an incredible effort by Darby Allin. He came so close to regaining that TNT Championship, but Samoa Joe putting Darby to sleep and continues his reign as the self-styled king of television.
He is the king of television, but Darby Allin, he went for it all he had to. He probably pressed a little bit towards the end. Went for that extra coffin drop and got caught with those legs and got that rear choke. Oh, he's still up now.
Darby, you got, the headbutt! Darby's hands were down and the headbutt caught Darby right between the eyes.
I don't think that was too smart of Darby. Oh boy, what the hell? Well, that's not Joe's skateboard. That's Darby's.
Joe almost taking a swing at the referee, but now returning his attention to Darby Allin. Flipping over the skateboard.
What has Joe got in mind here? How much more punishment can Darby take?
The trucks of the skateboard are facing upward, and Joe is thinking the
here.
muscle buster on the skateboard.
No.
Oh my God!
Damn. Spine right on the trucks, that wheel
going right into the lower back of Darby Allin.
And live by the board, die by the board.
Darby Allin just absolutely demolished by Samoa Joe, and Joe's not done yet.
He's sending a message directly to Darby, who's going to go to sleep for a second time in this thing here.
And now finally the officials, the referee corps, coming out trying